Look at this. A part of the Grand Theft Auto 5 source code has been leaked. It seems that the community is fed up with Rockstar's silence. They said, you know what? You're not telling us anything. We'll do it on our own. This leak on GitHub happened yesterday. I don't think it was like the full source code, but it showed us so much. We got a very good look at all of that cut Cops and Crooks content, which we'll take a look at, as well as we now know a lot more about the next DLC. So if you want to know all of that, this is the video for you. So back in September, I think this is where it's all stemming from, the whole big GTA 6 leak. That leaker claimed to actually have GTA 5 source code. Many people thought that was sort of a hoax, but I don't know. At this point, maybe it wasn't. So taking a look at what was leaked, about 10,000 lines of code with traces of that Cops and Crooks mode. So that's awesome to see. We got some vehicle codes of the Cops and Crooks as well. Here we have one picture. This is again just stating it sets the wanted stars for cooldown state. This is intended for use in the Cops and Crooks mode. So if anyone, I mean, you shouldn't by now, but if anyone out there was thinking the Cops and Crooks mode wasn't a real thing, it was. And here's more proof. Here are some of those vehicle codes. Actually 14 police vehicles. You can see a lot of them are probably just normal police cars. I mean, police car, but you have some interesting ones. You have the police car Cara, the police, let's see, Panto, like a police Panto. How would that work? A police, or this doesn't say police, but a Surfer 3. I think that's a new vehicle. So, I mean, yeah, bunch of new police cars that were eventually coming. So maybe these will make their way into one of the future DLCs. Obviously, if Rockstar took the time to work in these vehicles, they probably don't want them to go to waste. So I'm sure at one point we'll get most of these vehicles in one of the future DLCs. Here's some more stuff. Acid. I don't know, how any of this stuff was really going to work. Of course, stash houses. Now this right here, this is the new DLC apparently. The Warehouse Juggalo and the Warehouse Juggalo Dax. We'll touch more on that here in a second from Fun. He gave us some more info, but yeah, apparently that relates to the next DLC. They were trying to add stun grenades and flash grenades to the game. I don't know how those would have worked because obviously GTA is not like a normal first-person shooter type game with those, but that's what they were trying to add for probably for the cops, I guess, in order to like take down the criminals without killing them. Maybe you would use this stuff, but yeah, flash and stun, as well as I'm just seeing here a spike. It's a spike mine. I don't know what they were doing with that. Here we have a bunch of other stuff. So these are some outfits. So I guess maybe in this Cops and Crooks DLC, they were gonna finally allow us to wear the cop uniform, and obviously there's a lot more of them. These maybe are some of the ones from single player that NPCs wear, but you can see there's a lot of cop uniforms and then there's a lot of crook uniforms. Now, specifically about the next DLC, this is where things get a little confusing because at the moment, the only thing we really knew about the next DLC was that it was leaked from a Rockstar insider that Michael was going to be in like a future DLC in GTA Online. Now, we're all assuming it's going to be this December update, but the confusing part, so there are references, this is from FunMW2, there are references, juggalos for the next DLC, and here's a giant description of what a juggalo is, but that doesn't matter because who is a juggalo from single player? Wade. He was kind of a minor-ish character, but apparently there's a chance of Wade being featured in this next DLC. And a quick reminder, this right here is Wade. So I think he hung out with like Trevor. I don't know how he would make his way into online as like a main character. So that'll be interesting to see. But we have more. Here is some more info from Fun. It appears we also have a new character called Dax. So this might be one of the new NPCs we associate with. And I guess he's a part of a warehouse in some way. And the reason I guess we know this is because this is similar, he says, to what Rockstar added in regards to Simeon. So Simeon in the game files said Simeon overlay. So if we're having a Dax overlay, it's more than likely going to be a new character. And then what's crazy, a remote sniper mounted on a van is coming back. There's a new blip called Gun Van. I don't know how the hell that would work. Maybe, is that a solution to like jets and stuff? Could this lock on to flying vehicles? Not really sure, but that would be kind of cool. So apparently we're getting a gun van. We have a new character called Dax. Wade might be coming back, and allegedly Michael is supposed to be in this DLC. And then the final thing from Fun, just like kind of what I said, he's saying some of the cut content could arrive back in any of the future DLCs, but some of the blips that, again, in the game files right here, these are apparently from the next DLC. So we have, again, Stash House, Tractor, Gun Van, Dax, an Acid Lab. I don't, like, is this supposed to be a new drug DLC? He says, worth mentioning, this isn't all the new blips, and that this info is 2 months old, but this massive leak has given us a ton of new info. I mean, at this point, this is even more confusing as to what the next DLC is. Maybe what is going to happen, I know we've been saying Michael is going to be in the next DLC, but maybe if this next upcoming December update is going to be the last DLC for the PS4 and the Xbox One, maybe a Michael DLC would have been too big for that, so maybe they're going to go a little bit smaller scale with some of this stuff. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure, but it's pretty exciting. This was a massive leak. I don't know if more will come out. I'm sure maybe at some point there will be. I mean, if this was only 10,000 lines of code, maybe more will come out and we'll learn more info. If that does happen, I'll keep you guys updated, so hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. But yeah, what a crazy sequence that is going on in the GTA world. I mean, the GTA 6 leak, now we're getting a GTA Online and GTA 5 source code leak. We are kind of just all over. And I mean, tomorrow is Thursday. Maybe, you know, since this happened, they'll put an official statement out or something. Maybe tomorrow they actually finally give us some damn info on the next DLC. But yeah, what a wild time. I guess people are upset with Rockstar's silence. You know what? They have no one to blame but their own selves. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Please drop it a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.